Welcome everyone to this recording on the High Growth AI Accelerator for Innovate UK's BridgeAI. We're thrilled you've joined us to learn more about this exciting opportunity. My name is Ashin and I'm an Innovation Delivery Manager here at Digital Catapult. Let's dive into what you can expect from today's session. We'll start with an overview of the programme, including its benefits and support features. Next, we'll hear from our industry challenge owners, Foster & Partners, Versarien and Buro Happold. Following this, my colleague Fraser will cover the application and selection process. For those unfamiliar with Digital Catapult, we are a deep tech organisation driving business value by accelerating the application of advanced digital technologies. Partnering with government, industry and academia, we focus on significant challenges and opportunities facing the UK's economy and society, where technology can play a major role in providing solutions. We break down barriers, de-risk innovation, open up markets, and responsibly shape the products, services, and experiences of the future. As part of this mission, we are working on a programme called BridgeAI. BridgeAI is a £100 million Innovate UK funded national programme aimed at driving the adoption of artificial intelligence and machine learning. The programme focuses on improving business efficiency and productivity within 4 key sectors: agriculture, transport, construction, and creative and entertainment. Activities within the programme are jointly delivered by Digital Catapult, the Alan Turing Institute, the Hartree Centre, the British Standards Institution, and Innovate UK. Now onto an introduction to the accelerator. Digital Catapult leads the accelerator activities within BridgeAI, overseeing 5 programmes in total. This is our 4th accelerator, focusing on the construction sector. We invite startups, scale-ups, and SMEs to tackle specific commercial challenges developed by industry, aiming to foster the development of digital solutions in the built environment through collaboration. Over 14 weeks, participants will benefit from workshops and masterclasses to help your business grow, scale, and develop impactful AI and ML solutions. These will include subject matter such as AI ethics, as well as product and marketing sessions tailored to the specific needs of the cohort. Additionally, you will receive comprehensive diagnostic support from our AI technology team at Digital Catapult, access to industry expertise from challenge sponsors, and computational power credits from our technology providers. In the delivery phase of the programme, we work with regulatory and legal advisors ICO, BSI, and Marks & Clerk. They will help in navigating the regulatory compliance, legal frameworks, and industry standards. You will also hear from our cloud service and technology providers who will present sessions to introduce their offerings and expertise. We are also supported by our 3 industry challenge owners, Foster & Partners, Versarien, and Buro Happold, who present real-world challenges to foster collaboration and innovation. Next up, we're going to dive deeper into the challenges. To kick us off, here is Foster & Partners to tell us more about their golden thread and automated architectural drawings challenges.
Foster & Partners is a global studio for sustainable architecture, urbanism, engineering and design, founded by Norman Foster in 1967. The practice is characterized by its integrated approach, bringing together specialists in architecture, engineering, interior design and other disciplines to create innovative and holistic design solutions. With projects spanning the globe, the firm is committed to sustainability and creating high-performance, energy-efficient buildings and spaces that improve the quality of life and the built environment.
How might we streamline data entry, improve collaboration, and ensure compliance across the diverse stakeholders in the architecture, engineering, and construction industry for safer, more efficient project delivery? The AEC industry involves diverse stakeholders including architects, engineers, contractors, and facility managers who rely on different tools and systems, resulting in fragmented data and communication gaps. Additionally, regulations such as the Building Safety Act 2022 require detailed documentation throughout a project's lifecycle, especially for high-risk buildings. The golden thread concept aims to maintain a continuous digital record of information, ensuring the safety and compliance of high-risk buildings, tracking design intent and changes for effective lifecycle management. In the current landscape, the AEC sector struggles with manual data entry, necessitating input into multiple systems across projects with varied requirements. This redundancy increases the likelihood of errors, complicates collaboration, and negatively impacts compliance. This challenge seeks artificial intelligence and machine learning proposals that can track, trace, and comply with project-specific requirements and alleviate the data entry burden in two ways. Creating application-specific plugins, for instance for Revit, for automatic logging and project-specific data collection. And secondly, developing a unified system to automatically aggregate and tag data from different sources, ensuring a single source of truth for safety compliance. The proposed solution should not only improve project management, but significantly enhance safety and compliance outcomes for high-risk buildings.
Hello everyone. We're pleased to present a unique opportunity for innovative startups to take part in an exciting challenge with Digital Catapult. We're inviting you to help revolutionize the way architectural firms design their drawings with automation. The challenge: how can we develop a secure, customizable tool that empowers architectural firms to automate their drawing processes while keeping their distinct styles and safeguarding their data privacy? As you know, creating architectural drawings is traditionally a time-consuming and labor-intensive task. With automation, not only can we reduce the effort and increase efficiency, but we can also allow architects to focus more on creativity and design innovation. Despite the advancement of digital fabrication, 2D drawings remain a fundamental deliverable due to varying contractual requirements across the globe for projects of all types and scales. However, each architectural firm has its own style and design principles. The real challenge lies in ensuring that automated systems can seamlessly adapt to these unique specifications without compromising their creative signature. Consistency and accuracy are crucial to ensure the drawings meet industry standards and client expectations. Many architects hesitate to adopt AI and machine learning solutions from external sources due to valid concerns about data privacy, confidentiality, and protecting their intellectual property. That's where you come in. We're looking for AI and machine learning solutions that architectural firms can utilize independently, aligning automated drawings with their unique style and guidelines. The ideal solution would allow in-house customization and eliminate the need for third-party services, demanding access to proprietary data. By doing so, we can protect intellectual property and data privacy while enhancing creative outputs. If you're up for the challenge, we'd love to hear more from you. Join us in shaping the future of architectural design. Apply today and become a key player in this transformative journey.
Thank you to Martha, Adam, and Sharif for those insightful explanations. Next up, we have Versarien, who will give us further insights on 3D printing ideation and durability prediction.
We are Versarien Graphene. We're delighted to be one of the industry challenge owners as part of the Innovate UK BridgeAI program, which is focusing on construction. So Versarien Graphene is part of a bigger group of companies within the Versarien PLC group, an IP-led advanced engineering materials group. And we're a globally recognized nanomaterials company with a wide range of high quality and verified products. And we're supported by our own UK-based R&D, which happens within the universities of Cambridge and Manchester. So if you go to the next slide, our focus in the last couple of years has been on construction, and really this is driven by the need to achieve net zero targets. 8% of global CO2 emissions comes from cement production, and so we're taking a two-pronged approach, looking at new materials such as graphene for low-carbon construction, and also modern methods of construction. So we invested in our own robotic arm 3D printer, and we've been doing 3D construction printing over the last 2 years, led by Ben Harries. I'm going to pass over to Ben now for challenge 1.
Hi there. Yes, so as Steve said, I'm Ben Harries, head of 3D construction printing at Versarien. I'm just going to start with a very quick primer as to what 3D construction printing is. So essentially, very straightforward, just laying down layers of material, could be mortar, concrete, or other materials, to produce 3D forms rather than what we traditionally do, which is putting things together with bricks, blocks, boards, and other kind of typically flat or rectilinear materials. So 3D printed constructions, as I say, they're just produced by printing layers. You can see in this video here that we can produce some sort of quite quirky and complex geometries, which can be any kind of use case really, from benches up to buildings. The key benefits are that it's quick. There's a lot of shapes available because you can just do a lot of bespoke, complex designs without any problems. And we're reducing waste and producing lighter and typically hollow parts in contrast to solid cast parts. So challenge one is to do with design and ideation. What we're looking to do is hopefully make it quicker to be able to design and iterate than we can at the moment. You can see an example on the screen of one of the geometries of one of our wall panels. This actually takes quite a long time to draw manually. It's very time consuming, and it's very inefficient to edit these things afterwards, because once you've drawn them, they're fixed. There's nothing editable about them inherently. Parametric design, however, enables us to work directly with the underlying maths. So instead of manually producing or drawing a geometry, you're going to produce an algorithm or script using a series of modules, each with their own mathematical function. So then what you do is you have a script, you change the values rather than redrawing. And when you change the values, you get a different outcome. So for example, it could be the amplitude of a wave or something like that, and that will change the geometry that's being output from that. But you're not manually physically drawing anything, which means that if you're not happy with what you've got, you can change a value and have a new version of it within seconds. This means that we can ideate, iterate, and innovate at a much faster rate. However, the thing that we need help with is that it's actually a very difficult thing to do, creating these scripts. They're very complex. They're not, and the skills to create them are not commonly found within the construction industry. So it would actually be massively useful if we could have something to help us with this. So therefore, we're looking at three potential options. One is maybe a natural language interface where we can describe the object that we want and have a script generated which can give us the geometries we're looking for. Or an analytical model, which we could feed in a model and have it tell us how, or have it generate a script representing that model, which we can then edit more easily than we could with a physical model. Or really any solution which reduces the barrier to entry and makes it easier for us to generate parametric scripts. And that might be something not mentioned here on this slide. So that's it for challenge number one. I'll hand over to Daniele.
Great. Thank you, Ben. Last two slides about the challenge two, which is about durability prediction for the 3D printed structure. The problem and limitation that we are currently facing with the normal predictive model actually available is that the layering of material itself can introduce some variables that are not contemplated by this model. Concepts like buildability or printability are completely new from the construction industry, and the porosity that is produced by the layering process can introduce variability that are going to affect how long the structure is going to last. Also, if you consider that the current sensoring that are available on the market, they only tend to give information such as temperature and strength, nothing mentioned about the porosity, about water permeability. So this is going to have a limitation for the 3D printing model. What we are proposing, and we can go on the last slide, is to have some sensoring that can be tailored for the particular demanding of the 3D printer structure, and some sensor that can give information like water permeability, for example. Something that in such a way that can give us an idea on how long the structure can last. We are not expecting to finish this task within the time frame of the project, but we are pretty sure that we can at least some outline the concept for this new approach.
Thank you to Stephen, Ben, and Daniele for helping us understand those challenges. Finally, we have Buro Happold, who are going to tell us about their design, interoperability, and industrialized construction challenges.
Hello from Buro Happold. We are a design firm, a community of engineers and consultants that advise clients to help them design their buildings, design their cities. Now, designing a building or designing a city requires many disciplines and specialists to come together and work together. Each of those specialists in their own discipline mobilizes technology in its own way to solve their own problem. And this is where we run into a real challenge of bringing it together. This is a general problem that many firms face. Anyone designing a building will need to bring together disciplines in the computational domain. And to solve that problem, Buro Happold has, over the year, developed a code base which is now open source for others to use. Our challenge to you is to take this knitting of the computational workflow to the next level through AI, and specifically large language models. Buro Happold will help you. It will help you understand how the BOM open source code works so that you can build on top of it, and we will expose our engineering design workflows so that you can pick the one that interests you the most and shows the most potential. Thank you in advance for bringing your energy to trying to take interoperability and computation engineering to the next level. Welcome again from Buro Happold. We are a community of engineers and consultants, and we come together to design buildings and cities. There is a global trend in our industry to go towards industrialized construction and modern methods of constructions. Our challenge to you is to consider how AI may support this mega trend, and specifically how AI might help design engineers in Buro Happold design for industrialized construction. To date, the problem has been approached through a kit of part or a kit of rule. The kit of part or the kit of rule represents how the building might be made, and these are given to the design engineer to design around. How might AI write these kit of rules or kit of parts for a given supply chain? Or how might AI replace the kit of parts altogether? There is the challenge. Thank you in advance for bringing your energy and passion in attacking this problem, which is industry-wide.
Thank you to Elaine and all the industry challenge owners for their insights. Hopefully these will provide the necessary inspiration to encourage you to apply. If these challenges do not apply with the solution you are currently developing, we also invite companies to apply in a more open way. The application will still have to be directed to one of the industry challenge owners and address potential issues aligned with their subsectors listed at the bottom of the slide. We are optimistic that among the diverse range of challenges and opportunities available, you will find something you would like to apply for. If you choose to apply to any of our challenges, you will need to demonstrate that your project is both innovative and technically feasible. Throughout the 14-week program, your solution must incorporate or enable AI or machine learning technologies. Additionally, you must show that your product has the potential to enhance business productivity. It is essential to consider relevant industry challenges. Please reflect on the potential impact your proposed solution may have. I hope this provides you with clearer guidance on the challenges you can tackle and the necessary components of your project. I will now hand over to my colleague Fraser, who will discuss the application process.
Thank you, Osh, and thank you to the challenge owners for presenting their challenges. I'm Fraser, I'm an innovation coordinator here at Digital Catapult, and I'm now going to be guiding you through the application and selection process. So our application process is fairly simple. If you follow one of the links on either our social media posts or on our website, you will be directed to the application platform. From there, you will need to create an account if you don't already have one. Then you'll need to complete your application, which needs to be done by 11:59 p.m. on the 23rd of February this year, of course, to be considered for the program. And then finally, you should receive a confirmation email after you have submitted your application. If you do not receive this confirmation email, please do reach out to us on the BridgeAI email, which you will find on the closing slide of this presentation. So moving on, there are some minimum requirements for involvement in the program. Number one, applicants must be eligible to receive £18,000 in state assistance. You can see our T's and C's for more details on that. Applicants must also be a UK-based registered company or be able to prove they are a company that has an establishment in the UK and undertake all activity in the UK. And then finally, applicants must develop solutions enabled by artificial intelligence or machine learning. So our applications will be assessed against 5 equally weighted criteria. The first being relevance and feasibility. The applicant should demonstrate their solution can tackle the challenge selected and the company has the appropriate technical expertise to deliver the solution. Then we have business strategy. The applicant should be able to articulate the company's business model that drives their AI ML solution implementation and commercialization. Then we have data and code readiness. So the applicant should demonstrate that their company has the necessary data ready and has an implementation plan that requires immediate access to computational power. Then we have ethical impact. The applicant should exemplify a responsible use and understanding of the impact of their AI ML solution and a strong commitment to ethical AI practices. And then finally, we have growth potential, whereby the applicant should be capable of identifying clear goals and demonstrating their solution has the potential to scale after the program. All of these criteria will be scored from 0 to 5, with 5 being excellent. Okay, so now we move on to the selection process, which includes 2 phases. First is the long listing phase, where written applications are reviewed and the shortlisted candidates will be selected. And then the second phase is the shortlisting phase, where we will have interviews. Candidates will present their solutions to a panel of Digital Catapult judges and industry challenge owners, followed by a Q&A. And then the successful candidates are then chosen for the cohort. So now to give a quick timeline overview. As I'm sure you're already aware, the open call is currently live and the application deadline for that is, as I've said, the 23rd of February at 11:59 p.m. The selection process will then commence and the long listing results will be released on the 7th of March. So you'll be notified if you have an interview, if you have been successful from the long listing phase. Those interviews will then take place in the week commencing the 17th of March. For a program launch event on the 9th of April if you are successful from the shortlisting phase as well. The duration of the program is then 14 weeks, culminating in a final showcase on the 10th of July. So I'm sure you'll probably have some questions, and if you do, I'll quickly cover the protocol for answering those. So what you can do is you can book a Q&A slot with us, the Digital Catapult team, using the QR code there on the left. That will navigate you to the booking page. There are currently slots available on the 31st of January, as well as the 7th, 14th, and 21st of Feb. If, when you follow that link, there are no slots available, please do reach out to the BridgeAI email and we will try to accommodate. As I've said, the BridgeAI email will be on the final slide of this presentation. Before that, please do check out the program briefing page, as it has all the information that you might need. If you scroll down past key dates and key information, there is also a link to the FAQs. Please be sure to check these before booking your Q&A slot. I will now pass back over to Osh for some closing remarks. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Fraser, and thank you to those watching for joining us today. We truly appreciate you taking a break from your day to learn about this opportunity, and we hope that you found something that piqued your interest in submitting an application. Please feel free to reach out via the Digital Catapult BridgeAI email address shown on the screen for any questions to us or the industry challenge owners. Thank you once again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing your applications in the coming weeks.